What's up, everybody? Welcome to Victor's Voice. I know you all are probably like, dang, you haven't had an episode in a long time, but I'm back to close out 2018. Y'all, it's been an incredible year. I just want to take you on a journey through my year because I just think it's important. You see the shirt right here is the journey. This is from my last show, which was February 2018. But let me start over. So January 2018, of course, I started the production, The Journey, and it was great. Met new people, cast members. All my cast members was amazing, and this is my first time doing a production to this scale in Jacksonville, Florida, since moving back. And when I say God blew my mind in February, it was just amazing. It was just amazing. And then after the journey happened, I did some more things. After February and March, I launched the Boys to Gents Prom Enhancement Experience. And that was just amazing. And a lot of people don't know, but that was just something I thought of off the fly. You know, everybody does something for girls when it comes to prom season, but not a lot of people were doing anything for the boys. So I was like, hey, let's do this project. Send boys to prom for free, pay for their suits, get their haircuts, ties, shoes, whatever they need. So I launched that, and that was amazing. That was March. My initial goal was to start off and do 10. I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. I didn't know if I was going to have enough money to pay for everybody. So, you know, of course, me being me, went out, started asking friends, started asking some of my line brothers. Shout out to my line brothers and my pro fights who donated. And I just started asking everybody. Went on Facebook, say, hey, can you donate? And Facebook and my family, my friends, my line brothers, everybody just blew my mind. I remember one day I was on Facebook and I got $1,500 in like an hour. So that was amazing. After then, somebody saw the project and was like, hey, we think you should be on the news. Stanley actually was like, yeah, we're going to get this on the news. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, even though it wasn't for the teacher, I was like, okay, you can get news, get some more sponsors. Then I did a news recording, which was probably in April, towards the end of April. And that was amazing. It was fun, cool to see myself on the news again in Jacksonville. And then the lady who did the article, her name was Courtney Cole. She texted me that next morning and was like, yeah, I'm going to send your article to Reddit. You all probably have heard this story sometime before. And I was like, okay, I don't know what Reddit is. But after research, Reddit is a national news feed website. So I was like, okay, cool. And I kid you not, probably later that day, during dismissal at work, I got a call from a number from California. And I'm like, yo, who is this? And the lady started speaking, hey, this is such and such from The Ellen Show. What did you just say? From The Ellen Show. So mind you, it's buses, it's kids around. And I'm like, okay, this has got to be a joke. First of all, let's rewind. First, I wasn't about to answer that phone call, to be honest. Because it was California, I was like, okay, here's some bill collector or somebody. And you know how we get when we see those numbers long distance. I didn't know nobody from California. So I thank God that I did answer that phone. But yeah. She was like, yeah, this is from The Ellen Show. So I was like, she's like, this is a bad time. I was like, no, I'm just at work. It was a bad time. So she called me back. We talked, we interviewed, did a Skype interview, and it was just amazing. And after that, it just went. If you follow me, you know that I was on The Ellen Show May 8th, 2018. And I honestly, of course, think that was the best moment of 2018. Of course, being on the show, sitting there once again, I think I tell the story every time I tell it because it was nothing but God's favor. And what I prayed for going into 2018 is that I was going to be focused on His promises, and in His promises is favor. And I remember sitting in the dressing room, and this probably is my favorite story because I get so emotional about it every time. Sitting in the dressing room and listening to the other two that were on the television show with me, and they were saying, you know, how did you write in? You know, when did you write in? And, you know, they were saying, you know, I wrote in a year ago or such and such and such. And I'm just looking and I'm like, God, you're so amazing. And I remember I listened to this, somebody sent me this sermon from, I think say Pastor Michael Ty, and he was saying when you're marked, and he was talking about when you're marked by God and all these things like that. And one line that stuck out to me is that he said, people are going to start searching for you and calling on you, or you're going to start getting things that you didn't even apply for. You don't even know these people. And I was just like, oh my God, how God was such on time, because I didn't write into The Ellen Show. I didn't apply. These people found me. So that was just amazing. So the favor of God really was shown in May. So we went to LA, you know, they donated school supplies to my school, and they cut me a check for $10,000. So that was cool. Came back to Jacksonville after the Ellen show. Kind of felt like a mini celebrity. So that was kind of cool. I did interviews with the district and stuff like that. So I'm on this high, like, and one of my prayers is, God, anytime you send blessings or trials and tribulations, just let it come in waves. Let it come in waves. So that was definitely, I was riding that wave. So that happened. School ended. Ended the school off really good. My data came back from the state. My kids did amazing on the test. So I'm just like, I just rocked out this first year of teaching. It just was amazing. Summer came, started preparing for another production, which was solo, which was amazing as well. I'll get to that a little bit later. Went out back to Tallahassee to the Black Men College Explorers program. Had an amazing time there that summer. Came back, finished the production, and I ran my own summer camp, Camp TNT. That was really good as well. Did the solo project. And at this part of my life, I'm just like, God, you have really showed out for 2008. Because it just was victory after victory after victory after victory after victory. And I remember solo was August 31st. And I remember saying to the audience, I was singing What a Friend by Chandler Moore. And I was telling them, I've survived in 2018 because I took everything to God in prayer. And literally all year, I have been taking every situation I have been facing to God in prayer. So, took everything to Him in prayer. And I motivated and inspired and left the people with that. Whatever you go through from this day forward, take God, everything to God in prayer. Boom, August, we're in school, everything going good. September come, everything's still good. I had got nominated for Teacher of the Year. It was just amazing. I'm just like, yeah, this is amazing. I didn't win Teacher of the Year, but it was just an honor to still, after 1 year, just be nominated for Teacher of the Year. September 24th came. Woo! September 24th came, and actually that's when we ran to the 23rd. 23rd, we had a guest preacher at Bethel, and this man didn't even get to the word. His whole sermon, because worship was so powerful, was be still and know that I am God. That's all he kept saying the entire time. Little did I know that this man was tapping on my door. Tapping on my door, y'all. Because on September 24th, I was faced with probably the most trying obstacle that I've faced in my life. I won't disclose what happened because of the statue and things that I cannot release at this moment. But I'll just be as transparent as possible with you all. It probably was the scariest moment of my life. I honestly thought I was going to lose my job. And if anybody knows me, teaching has been my heart, has been my passion. Working with the kids, I just love kids. So to be faced with that opposition at that moment, I'm just like, yo, God, January through August was phenomenal. Here I am at the end of September, because September was good too up until this point. And I'm just like, whoa. So September 24th, I was faced with the opposition. And I remember the person asked me, do you have any questions or do you have anything to say? And I remember literally God just told me to say these words. And I said, I'm okay. I'm just going to be still and know that I am God. Well, not that I'm God, but He's God. I'm just going to be still and know that He's God. And in that moment, I said it, but I didn't believe it. Because as you know, Victor, when things go crazy, I start worrying, trying to fix things, trying to make adjustments and stuff like that. But it was crazy because now that I look back at it, it's like, Victor, how can you say these things? How can you just a month later told everybody to take it to God and pray if you're not trusting Him? So I'm trying to fix it, make sure I get back to work, try to figure out what's going on, because this is crazy, the whole situation. I will fill you all in on the situation later because it's crazy. But I was just like, God, what can you do? I need to trust you more. I need to be still and know that you are God. Y'all, I was in this situation for a whole month. A whole month. September 24th to October 24th. And if you know me, being out of my element is not a good thing for me. But through the whole time, God was just showing me so much, humbling me so much. And it wasn't like, I was at a point where I was arrogant and I needed God just to shut me down. It's just to show you that even sometimes you can do all the good in the world. Don't think you're above not being set back. Don't think you're above not being slowed down. Anybody that know me know that I'm going 100% at all times, so I'm running fast. So at this moment, God literally slowed me down and made me pay attention to a lot of things, y'all. I had trust issues in that moment. I didn't know who had my best interest at heart because this, ooh, I can't wait till I can explain the situation to you all. But it's just, it just was a trying time. October 24th came, everything was great, got cleared or whatever happened. I'll tell you later. And I was just reminded that, Victor, it's okay not to be okay sometimes. It's okay to be off script. And if you really trust God, you really have to trust him. You have to hold him at his promises. How many times do we really hold God at his promises? Like, we say, oh, God is a provider, but then we get our bills and we start getting frustrated and start losing our mind, or we know that we get sick and we think it's the end of the world, but we say he's a healer. Do we really believe him? So my thing going into 2018 was to focus on a promise. And at that time, I was distracted based off of the opposition in my life. And I really just had to start talking to myself, Victor, you can't get unfocused. This is exactly what the devil wanted to happen, because he saw you on your way to all of your promises. So he had to throw a distraction at you. He had to. So with that, boom, got my gear back on, and I'm hitting it. So the rest from October, November, everything has been going well. I'm still having a little feedback from the things that happen, but it's been amazing. It's been amazing. This year has been amazing. I wouldn't change it for nothing. Lessons that were taught, friendships that were made, friendships that were ended. It's just amazing. Like, who would have thought me in 2018 would have been where I am today? I would have thought it, because God promised it to me. But it's just I can't keep saying that enough. It's amazing. God really shows out, and he shows out for his people. But the last few messages I want to leave you all with is one: trust him, trust him, trust him, trust him even when you can't trace him. Trust him even when you can't trace him, y'all. That month, I really, 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 really thought I was going to either lose it, go crazy. And for everybody, I hid it from my friends. I hid it from some of my family, church members and stuff. And people wouldn't know, because I'm always the person that motivates people. I'm always people keep people inspired. So when I was going through, I was like, okay, I gotta put on this face for this because they need me. But trust him, and you gotta start trusting your friends and your family. People are there to support you. Having people call me, check up on me, make sure I was good. It just was like, that's love, and people genuinely do love you. Trust him when you can't trace them. Trust his promises. I am a person. Me and God have conversations all the time. Now, God, you said this, so let's see. Now, God, you said this. Now, let's, and it's just a funny thing that we have, because I believe it. God said I'm the head and not the tail, so I should never be in tail situations. God, say all of these things in the Bible. I am expecting him to do it. We sing this song at church called "I'm Expecting Great Things." Not I'm wishing, I'm expecting great things. So that's another thing. Another message, y'all. Take care of yourself.
I speak to God in public.
I've had several body shutdowns this year, and it's only because I'm not taking care of myself. So my goal for 2019 is to take care of myself. So when you see me not answering the phone, not going out, just staying home, it's really not because I'm trying to be antisocial. It's because I'm taking care of myself. And last but not least, love each day. Love on each day. Love people, love life, love God every day. Like life is too short. Ooh, y'all, I'm trying not to. I'm not gonna do it. But 2018, it was a year. It was truly a year. I'm excited for 2019. I'll be back with my message for 2019. But I just want to do a short recap. And I know y'all like, I'm not gonna watch all these minutes, so I had to make it short. But I love you guys. I'm out.